Hola, buenos días. Bienvenidos, chicos. If you haven't had time to take a look at that assignment on it, please make sure to take care of it. That way your sound quality is sounding amazing. If you're using an iPhone device, I'll actually go ahead and post on the chat how you could address the audio situation through your iPhone. Just give me one moment. I think most of them will use most of them use but just in case. Welcome everybody. Just gonna give everybody a few more minutes in case they did not complete their puzzle assignment to take care of it. If the video is just like about a minute and a half long, and it tells you exactly how to optimize your sound configurations so that you get some pretty good music quality through your device. Yeah, if you're using an iPhone, sorry I didn't do the other forms of mobile device, but if you're using an iPhone, I put on the chat what you could do to your phone to optimize the sound as well. So anyways, we'll get started. a couple minutes here, and we'll go ahead and I'm going to do some break rooms this morning just to kind of introduce ourselves into this space. But the question that we're going to be discussing in the break rooms is, what does it mean to arrive with self? Gallery view. Buenos días. Buenos días, buenos días. Good morning. How are we doing? Rise and shine. Are we surviving this week or what? I am. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there, and just excited to be here this morning with you all. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time. I immediately want to answer some uncertainties. I got some few messages from a few of you, and then so just want to share what the question was, so that uncertainties are clear. There was questions about level, about beginning, intermediate, and what class to be in. So just want to clarify that today, maybe even possibly on Monday, I'm just taking a look, I'm assessing and deciding whether we're just gonna all stay together as one, or if I need to do maybe one day one group, one day another group. I'm gonna feel it out, y'all. I'm all about more dance, yeah, so it would be terrible to take a day away. So with that said, I know that there were some concerns about repeating a class. So let's just say if you've taken beginning and maybe perhaps you are assigned to the beginning class, would you get credit? Yes, you do get credit up to 4 times. You can repeat the classes 4 times and get credit for them. And when I say classes, it's ballet and modern, I believe. And I had to get back in terms of the other forms of dance. It would be really, I would have a very strong opinion if the other forms of dance didn't have the same opportunity. But as of now, I was told that ballet and modern do have repetition opportunities 4 times. And then the other genres, meaning tap, folklorico, hip hop, I think you could only take once for credit. But I'm gonna get back to you on that, okay? Also, if you've taken it more than 4 times this class, you could do something that's called audit, and that's just basically you taking the class and not getting necessarily a grade, yeah. And pass and no pass is only for situations where you are in the class to get credit, but maybe something happens at the end of the semester that some sort of crisis or something, then I would offer, oh, do you just want to do no credit? But that's not an option at the start of this class, okay? And I think those were the only, oh yes, one more question. So a question was asked like, oh, we see that the conference Zoom says that it starts at 12:30. I put it at 12:30 because that's the time I open the studio. Yeah, so that's time for you to arrive. And once we get like really started with the program, you'll see that at the start of class, there'll always be some sort of warm-up template activity. Those of you who are intermediate, for the most part, you'll be in charge of what that template is, but we'll talk about that at a later time. Okay, cool. I want to do a quick breakout session before we get started. So, and we're just going to do this twice. So I'm going to put you in in some rooms in pairs. Please introduce your name and major of study. But what you're going to answer is, what do you think? What do you think it means to arrive with self? Don't focus on body yet and community. That'll be another conversation another time. But what does it mean to you to arrive with self, or what is self, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put you in a breakout session rooms, and it will take maybe just like about a minute and a half or two, yeah, and then we'll share an exchange, and then we'll come back and dance, y'all. All right. Please, once I assign you, just go ahead and accept it so that you immediately get into the room. Okay, bye. You should have been invited by now. Bianca, did you join? This is weird. Hey, Ernestina, did you have trouble at all logging onto the meeting from Confer Zoom, from Canvas?
Oh, from Canvas, yeah.
Canvas?
You have to, yeah.
Or no?
No. You have to actually put your meeting ID number and then the password.
Okay, can we do one more round, porfis? Yeah, and then we'll come right back. So the question is, how do you arrive with self? And please introduce yourself to your partner. Wonderful. Well, in the most selfish way, if we could just, each of us just offer one or two words that you might have heard from your partner share of what does it mean to arrive with self? Yeah, just one or two words, not complete sentences. Yeah, so, uh-oh, we have some people joining us back. So if we could, those of you who just joined us back, if we could just offer one or two words of whatever it is that we heard from our partners, either of the partners share what it means to arrive with self. Yeah, no complete sentences, just words. Let's go ahead and unmute ourselves so I could just hear you randomly share these. We're gonna call out on names, yeah? So whenever you're
Do we just all say something? Say the word?
not at the same time, but whenever you have space to say it, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. I heard mentally prepared. That was one.
I heard confident, like being confident.
Dalia, I don't think I heard you.
I heard confident, like being confident.
I heard present moment.
I heard being mentally aware.
I heard emotionally, being emotionally prepared. Sorry.
I heard to like step out of your zone and be like opposed to what you're used to.
I heard being aware of your surroundings.
I heard being ready to be challenged.
Ready.
Ready to be problem solving, like problem solve something.
I heard being in the right headspace.
And Elisa?
I heard being mentally there, like in the zone.
Excellent. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna start in a parallel position. Yeah, I'm gonna face this way. And we're gonna roll down for 16. Yeah, for those of you who weren't here last time. And then we're going to drop the tail down 16 count, allow the heels to peel off the floor. They peel off the floor not because you're trying or you're putting effort into peeling the heels off the floor, but it's rather because you're dropping the tail down, pushing it in towards a forward motion here, including your knees. From here, the heels are going to press down firmly to the floor as you lift your tail up. Leave your frontal half of the body collapse forward in space. Then, triggered from the knees are going to initiate pushing forward, rolling the spine all the way up, and we're utilizing the energy of the push of the heels into the floor to consequently come back to, yeah, we'll do it in 8 counts. We'll do it in 4 counts, and then we'll do it in sets of 2. We do 2 sets of 2, okay? The 16 and the 8, it takes some time. So I'm going to propose take your time, yeah? And thinking about each and every one of those shapes as something that is in motion and expanding rather than the static shape that just stays in place, okay? Let's go ahead and give this a try. Find your parallel position. Let's go ahead and take a deep inhale. Dan, you can hear me through here, right? Okay. We're going to allow ourselves to take a deep inhale through the nose. And let's go ahead and hold that breath in the chest for a moment. And slowly let it out through your mouth, like you are blowing some air into a straw. And let's do that 2 more times. Deep inhale into the chest, holding it in the chest, and slowly letting it out through your mouth, like you're blowing into a straw. And this time, when we inhale into the chest and exhale, as we exhale, we're going to imagine our spine becoming longer, growing, expanding. We're going to find the crown of the head with our fingers. I'm going to propose that we use our fingers to find the center crown of the head. That's what's going to collapse forward in space first. 6. Oh, and 1. count. Press those heels down, 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 down. Lift that elbow up, 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 up. No effort in the lower back. Allow the feet, the energy of the heel coming into the floor, do the work. 8 more counts, press through the heel. Okay, it should always be the last thing to arrive. 5. We come longer and taller. Drop it 8. 7. Savoring the moment. This moment of being able to just arrive with self, but maybe perhaps now with body, right? Heels down, longer, and then breath, and bend the knees, come forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4 counts forward. Heels down, lift the tail. 2, head up. 2 counts. Here we go. 1. And then 1. Lift the hips. Bend and over. And over. Arms coming up over the head. And exhale, press down. And inhale. Lift, keep moving, and exhale 2 more times. Bend and lift. And exhale, last one, bend. And a press. All right, we're gonna move right along here, right along with the material. Part 2, isolations. We go head, shoulders, hips, ribs. So we're starting in second position here, second position, and we're gonna use a rhythm 1, 2, 1, 2, look 1, 2, 3, and then we'll look to the left, yeah, to do the same rhythm 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we'll look down, down 2, upper 2, 1, 2, 3, same thing, forward and back, yeah, and then we'll collapse the head full circle for a full 8 counts, taking your time, full circle, nice little crack snap there, okay, all the way around to arrive back to center. Then we're going to roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders for 2, 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3. So the rhythm in this is very important, yeah? 3, and then from here, that's where we're going to isolate the right shoulder up, left shoulder up, and then down, down, up. So we're isolating up and down, yeah? With the same rhythm, 1, 2, 3. We do that a total of 4 times. By the fourth time, the shoulders will end up down. Okay? From there, we'll go ahead and do the same rhythm with the hips, side to side, forward and back. When you go forward and back, we want to make sure that the pubic bone is what's lifting towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and then we're dropping down, lifting the tailbone up to the sky, rather than just pushing the pelvis forward and back. It's an actual scoop action, going like in a U shape, yeah? Like we have a pencil on both sides, pubic bone and tailbone, and those pencils are going swinging like this, yeah? All right, from there we'll circle the hips for 4, 4 the same direction, and then 4, 1 the other direction, and 4 again the other direction. We'll repeat this. Is that the idea that we're actually pushing the counter side of the ribs here one direction, and therefore expanding the side of the ribs here, yeah? Rather than taking the whole shoulder, the chest, we're only thinking about isolating the ribs. Isolation, yes, it means to break things apart separately. So how do things move separately rather than together? Once we get to all the spine work and all that, yeah, we're moving the whole entire body together. But the purpose of isolation is to work one body part at a time, yeah, while stabilizing the rest of our body. All right, so we just did the ribs. We'll circle the ribs, and then we'll lift the arms up. And for today, well, I'm gonna insert 4 of these little groovy moments, yeah, so we lift a 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll move it out, 6, 7, 8, yeah, and we'll do just a set of 4 for those, okay? Usually this goes into our other exercise, but I don't want to overwhelm those of you who are here for the very first time. So let's just do isolations and then we'll move into the other exercise, okay? Questions before we move on? Excellent. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Opening up those legs in second position. Make sure that those heels are wider than your hips. Take a deep breath. And exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhale through your nose. And this time, roll through the spine, exhale through your mouth. And 1, 2, 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Here we go, looking front. 1, 2. Take it forward. And stabilize your lower half of the body. And up. Closer. One, 3. Other way. The knees. 2. And 1, 2, 3. Take it forward. 1, 2. 1, 2. Excellent. Isolate the right shoulder. Left shoulder. Down, down, up. Stay with the rhythm. 1, 1, 2. Otra vez. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Last one. Up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hips. Right. Left. 1, 2, 3. Left side. 1. And right. And a 1, 2. Take it forward. Keep it going up. And tail. And a 1, 2, 3. Only try to move that pelvis. And a 1, 2, 3. Forward. Go 4. 3, 2. Repeat. 4, 3. Other way. And a 4. 3, 2. And a 4. Now the wrist. Allow the knees to be relaxed. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1. And a 1. 2. Take it forward. Expand. And a 3, 2, 1. Expand. Full circle. 4, 3, 2. And a 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 4, 3, 2. And a 4, 3, 2. Bend and a lift. 3. Wait up. Hey, hey. And a lift. Wait up. Hey, hey. 2 more. And a 10. Sit up. Last one. And 10. Sit up. And relax. All right. Little quicker and swifter today. How was it? A little bit better today? Can you use your body to say yes or no since I can't hear you? Yeah, better today? A little bit better? Okay. Do we have any questions before we move on? Great. Part 2. So our legs wide in second position. We're going to take 8 counts, bending the right knee, expanding arms in this T shape. This whole entire 8 count, we're using it to expand, like in this warrior shape. From here, we're going to scoop the navel back and up to our hearts as the elbows come up, rise to the sky, and we're going to release our upper half down for their leg. That's for 8 counts. You're going to use the right heel. If you can, trigger your right heel by slapping it. That way you say, hey, right heel, you are responsible for pressing down and for me to lengthen. So that right heel is going to press firmly into the floor to consequently bring you back to both of your legs being lengthened. Still collapse forward in space. Then from here, dig those heels down into the floor, drop, start to drop the tail down and through. So continue to push those heels, heels, to elevate you back in place. We don't use a plie for the roll up on this one. So on the left side, 8 counts here, expanding like a warrior. Scoop, hover it over for 8 counts. Press through the left heel for 8 counts. and then roll up for 8 counts. We'll do it in a 4, yeah? We'll do it in 2 counts, and then my favorite, we're gonna do it in singles. And the singles we'll do twice, okay? All right, before we start, any questions? I always have to ask if there's any questions because of the nature of the situation, yeah? All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's open up those legs in wide second position, heels wider than your hips. All right, and let's go ahead for today, just for a little bit more formality. Our arms are gonna come out. Imagine you're in first position in ballet, if you've ever taken ballet. I don't want to assume you're taking ballet, but your arms are just gonna be a little bit wider, and we're just gonna keep the arms here in this shape when you're not utilizing the arms, just to keep them ready and alert. Somebody used the word ready at the beginning of class, being arriving to self means to be ready. So we want to have our arms in this ready position, huh? All right, here we go. So ready position, elongating the spine. 5, 6, 7, here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, here we go. Send the belly. 2, your time. 5. We're gonna press the right heel down. Heel. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift the hips. And scoop. Drop the tail. Lift the heel. Lengthen. 8 counts to the left. 2, 3, 4. Palms facing down, my friends. And over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press the left heel. 2. Lift those hips up. 5, 6. And we roll it up. 6, 4 counts. Here we go. Meta 4. 3, 2. Take it over. 3, 2. Press the heel. 3, 2. Roll it up. 2, not 4. 3, 2. Take it over. 3, 2. Roll it up. 2 counts. Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Press. 2. Roll it. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Press. 1, 1, 1, 1. Uno. And 1, 1, 1. And a 1, 1, and 1. Those singles are my favorite, y'all. I love those singles, yes? All right, so for Monday, I just want to put out these exercises. I'm going to be watching them. This is where my assessment is going to come in place. So the isolations are attached to this series right here, yeah? So once we go arms up, groove it out. We'll only do twice. Arms up, groove it out. We go expand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it goes back to back. Today, we're not gonna do it again. I wanna move on with life, if that's okay with you, okay? But that's one exercise right there, okay? In addition to rolling, basic rolling and rolling up. All right, let's move to the next thing. So working out that spine, that beautiful spine, we're going to step out with the right. Take a contraction, release, round the back to the diagonal here, working out that back. We're going to outward rotate the right hip as your right arm opens up. Then from here, we're going to reach right toes, fingertips out to the left diagonal as the tail reaches in a counterbalance position here, yeah? Or else that will happen. You'll go along with the energy. So we're here, and you're in plie. You're going to swim the arms, swim the arms over to your right. Now from here, the left arm is going to paint the rainbow. The right arm will paint the rainbow. And then we're going to take a 3-step turn. Right, left, right. That's my 3rd step. And then a quick little push, reset to go back to your landmark. Entonces, let's try that again. Let's do the left side. So we take a contraction, 1. This is 2. We reach with 3, tail end, 3. And swim it 4. 2 counts here. 5 and a 6. And then we have here 7, 3-step turn, pull it back to your landmark, 8. We're working in a triplet. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, swim it. And a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'll slow it down. 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, and 3. Now, when you're recovering back to your landmark center space, what I recommend is that you maintain yourself in this light bent position in the knees, but get those heels off the floor, because the more you have your heel connected to the floor, the heavier and the more connected you become to the ground, right? Which is something that was beneficial to us at the start of class. But right now, I'm asking you to be quick. Yeah, so then that means that the heels have to remain removed off the floor. Entonces, when you take that turn, be light and quick to come back to center. Because you only have technically 6 beats to make it back. Yeah? And 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3. Let's just try that part right there. So we're here. 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, and 3. Otra vez. Let's try it 2 more times. So we're here. 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, and 3. One more time. The same side. 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, and 3. And just to make it even, and then so that you are a master at both sides, do the left side twice. Here we go. So we're here. 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, and 3. Notice the arms are chill. They open, they close, matter of fact, and then they come back to center, matter of fact. Now loosen up those arms. One more time, left side. So we're here. 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8. Try it from the top. 1, 2, 3. Open 2, 3. Reach 2, 3. Swim it. 5, y 6, y 7. I slowed it down a bit. That's okay. We'll go that tempo not to stress you out. Y 3, y 4, y 5, y 6, y 7. Vámonos, y 8. Clear? Questions? Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. All right, let's go ahead and try this baby, yeah? Let's do, oh, I'm gonna wait for that. So let's do right side, left side, excuse me, right side, left side, and then I'm gonna give you just a moment, a full 8 in the 3s, yeah? To just kind of walk around, find another facing, and then face that new facing, and we're gonna try one more time. That way you don't get married facing the same direction, okay? And I'll count you in. All right, here we go. Let's take it one time. Seis, y 7, y 8, y and up, and 2, 7, and up, y 5. 7, take 8 for yourself, find a new facing. 6, new facing. How the different facing work for you, y'all? Some of you biting your nails, some of you nervous. No, nothing to be nervous about. Yeah. All right. Questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
At the beginning, are we first going into like the vertical, or are we? Because I think I missed a step, but I'm not sure how it goes.
The beginning?
Yeah.
We're working kind of with these side diagonals. So we're starting out with the right. You take a contraction. Yeah. And then you open up that right hip to your diagonal-ish. And now you reach to the left diagonal.
Oh.
With the tail back. You swim it back to your right diagonal. And hard wrinkle over the head. And take a 3-step turn. Right, left. You should face front here. And then push yourself to scoop it back in. Now, this is the situation. Once you're done with your 3-step turn, your right foot has all of the weight. So I propose, push into the floor with that right foot. That way it gets you back in place, because what's happening right now, you have the weight here, and then you're shifting left, and then you're dragging in the right foot. From what I was seeing some of you, and then therefore that makes you late. So take that 3-step turn, quickly push off the right to get back to your left. Yes. Who was that? Oh, yes, Ernestina. Yes, you push off that right foot. Yeah? Yes or no? Okay. I'm going to give you here a minute. Let's comb out the knots. Let's comb out the knots by ourselves. Yeah? And then we're going to have half of you go, and then the other half goes, right side and left side. Yeah? All right. Take a minute. Comb out those little nice knots. I love knots. It reminds me that I need a haircut. Sale. Sale, vale. Let's try it, chicos. All right, let's go ahead and do. If you were born anywhere between January all the way through, let's do July, because I know that there's a lot of winter babies sometimes, but I don't know, maybe it could be a lie. So January through July, keep your cameras on. And then the rest of you, August all the way through December, turn your cameras off. And let's see if I get an even-ish number. I didn't, is anybody born in, oh, I did, there you go. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I did. Look at that. Bah, let's go ahead and get set up, and then I'll count you in, okay? There we go, and 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8. Here we go, and 1, 1. All right, can we count that again? So we're all in the same. Sorry, se me fue. 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 1. right, before we move on, I'm going to propose that you find a ledge or you find something and watch first before you go do it. Now you do the following, that you stand next to it, and then you use the opposite side, or not the opposite side, but the side that is furthest away from the chair, to grab and cross in front. And you'll notice here that there's a nice little beautiful stretch C curve that occurs from that side end of the body. I think that is what I encourage us to look for, or the sensation that we're looking for. Because it's happening right now, everything's really stacked. Everything's really stacked. Even your contraction, it's all, we're only privileging our arm and our leg. We're only doing things with the arms and the legs. Yeah, but rather than allowing the spine, the ribs to be a participant. So let me just go ahead and do this by myself. So I'm utilizing the spine to round about and using my plie to crunch things down, to open up. Now I could elongate, but then even right here, right, I'm reaching. I'm not stacked. I'm reaching in the diagonal. I swim it, dip into it. Go into that right leg, bring it around, but look, it's like I'm taking my torso up and over to then continue the flow to turn around. Does that make sense? Yeah, rather than just privileging the arm. Yeah, because you could just do the arms. Sure, your arms are getting the workout, that's great, but it defeats the purpose. We want to get the spine involved in there just a bit more, okay? All right, can you go ahead and just do your least favorite side? Let's do our least favorite side. No music, we're just going, I just want to watch it. Your least favorite side. Try it. 6, 7, y va. And a 1, 2, 3. Swim it. Over. 4, 2. And now turn it around. Go to your favorite side and 1, 2. Reach it. Swim it. Yes, Dulce. Over. 4, 2. And turn it around. Use your plie a little bit more, Dali, on that turn. Yeah? Okay. Bueno, continuemos. Let's move on. Let's move on. So we're here in parallel position. We're going to allow the knees to push forward in space as our fingertips, energy of our fingertips drop, collapse down to the floor. Then you're going to use those heels to push and elevate yourself back to standing. The arms are going to come out at the same time. From here, your sternum, you're going to imagine that somebody just hooked a string here on your sternum. Your sternum is going to lift and expand as your arms remain round, but now they collapse right across your navel in that first position, what we would call first position of ballet. Here, and we're looking up. We're not allowing the head to crack, yeah? It's just you lifting, raising that nose, taking your gaze up without collapsing the head down. Yeah? We don't want that, we just want to expand the frontal upper body space. So we're here. And then from here, we're going to bend the knees again, and this time, because we're on the right side, you're going to reach forward without decentering yourself or creating an asymmetrical shape here. You're going to reach with the arm, allow it to collapse around and down and under, and you're following it with the focus to bring it right back to where you started. So let's go back to the top, because you best know I'm going to be counting this, yeah? So we've been here 1, press through the heels to arrive over the head on 2. Then we're going to lift the sternum up, drop the arms on 3. Now we reach forward around 4 to make it back to first position by count 5. One more time. So we bend 1, lift it 2, then 3, reach it 4. I lied. This is around on 5. Make it here by count 6 back to first position. Now from here, I'm going to drop the arms for a moment. You're going to push your right knee forward, only your right knee forward, and notice how that then brings that left hip back naturally, yeah? Kind of like when you're holding a baby, we tend to like collapse one knee and then pop out the hip. It's that same feeling. So we're here, when that right knee pops, you're gonna bend the elbows and allow the arms to open up, and you're going to look up to the sky. The right knee stays bent, the left leg stays long, and you're looking up to the sky. From here, so that we can recover to get back up, your left knee is going to then bend, push forward, allow that left arm to naturally collapse. You're going to press those heels down to roll up, the same roll up that we do at the start of class, but your arms are going to come up at the same time. Okay, let's take that from the top. So we have bending on 1, push through the heel 2. We're going to lift, expand 3, reach it on 4, full circle 5, arrive to first position 6. Bend the right knee 7. For today, usually this is not my counts, but for today we're going to hold it here 8. Bend the left knee on 1. Roll it up 2. Roll it up by count 3. These are not my these are not the counts to the phrasing, but today I want to take it with these counts. And then from here, just to end it for today, we're going to open it up. We'll open it up. You're going to curve it forward like we usually do the beginning of the warm-up here, yeah? And then from here, we're going to gather the arms up, and you're going to remove, yeah, that invisible jacket over your head. Well, we're going to end it right there for today, yeah? So let's go back to, where should we go, 6. Here we are, 6. We're going to bend right knee 7, remain here 8. Bend the left knee on 1. Press the heels 2. Arrive by 3. We're going to go 4, 5. And remove jacket. 7. We restart from the top. Let's try the left side. Bend and lift on 1. Lift it 2. Reach 3, 4, 5. Make it here by 6. Bend the left 7. Hold it 8. Bend the right 1, 2, arrive by 3, out by 4, hover 5 to the 6, reset parallel, and the 6, 7, 8, we continue to grow, continue to be ready. Let's take it to a couple more times from the top. We bend 1, 2, lift the chest 3, reach it on 4, 5, make it first 6, bend the right 7, stay there 8, bend the left 1, take your time. Hover 5, scoop remove, and 7, reset your feet. Left side, y 1. Oh, sorry, I was doing the other combo, so sorry. 7, y 8, have it. Y 1, y 2, and 3, left reaches. And 5, make it back to your center, 6. Bend the left 7, bend right 8. Also bend 1. Roll it 2. You're up by 3. Step out 4. Hover it 5. Scoop it 6. 7, growing through your spine 8. Calmadito. Everything's calm. We're not going to go so fast. Questions? Please thumbs up if you're ready to try it with some sound, that speed. Okay, raise your hand. Yeah.
Sorry, can you do it one more time?
Absolutely. I will do it with sound. How about that? And then they'll
Yeah, that's fine.
mark it with some sound. You can do that too. And then we'll try it for real. ¿Va? 5, 6, 7, va. Here we go. Y 1, 2, 3, reach 4, down 5, center 6, 7, hold it 8, and left 1, 2, make it up by 3, hold it 4. Growing, 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 from the top, y 1, 2, Did that answer your question, Dalia Chula? Yes? Or whoever that was? Okay, can we try it, friends? Let's try it twice in a row. Right, left. We'll do right, left, right, just to throw it off a little bit. Right, left, right. Okay? All right, find your parallel position. In case some of you do not know where to find parallel position, you should have about 1 foot width in between both of your feet. Your second to last toe, specifically your second to last toe, should be pointing forward in space. So if I were to extend that toe out into, I don't know, into another space, those two lines would remain in parallel lines. But if you're seeing that, oh, maybe the toes look like they're going to kind of cross here, then you got to adjust your feet a little bit, yeah? We, for the most part, are squeezing our PP muscles, the ones that we use to pee, yeah? So let's just imagine you are at a baby shower pre-pandemic, and at this baby shower, you're about to play that penny in the bottle game. I don't know if some of you have played it. Raise your hand if you played the penny in the bottle game. Some of you have. Well, if you haven't, the game is that the goal is to hold a penny right in between your thighs and walk right over a bottle and release that penny to let it go into a bottle. Dan is probably listening to this like, what the heck? What stories are these? This, I don't know if this is a Mexican tradition, but that's what we do, yeah, at our baby showers. All right, so we are squeezing our inner thighs. We're squeezing those PP muscles, and at the same time, we're lifting the pelvis. So I want you to imagine that you have a rope, a thick rope, right in between your pelvis, and that rope is in a sense yanking you up, so that your legs become free to do movement, and that your pelvis is like almost floating in the air. Okay, so that's just a little bit about parallel. So now let's go ahead and try the exercise. But standing in parallel position. I'll wait for you all. Bueno, listos. 5, 6, y 7, y 5. Here we go. Ready? 1. And 1, 3, and throw to your side. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and the left, stay there. And right, 1, 2, 6, open and 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. I'm not counting anymore. Lift it. Center. Bend and extend. Bend. To your right. Cover. Stay. Again. Face. And move. A ver, I'm going to do a 1-minute breakout room. I want you to share with somebody as you're going to be in pairs. What are you already feeling successful at? Please do not focus on the things that you don't feel successful on. I just want you to say, these are the things that I'm feeling successful at. Yeah, maybe you're feeling, man, I feel really strong in my legs. I feel like I have a lot of control. That wasn't happening, and now I feel in control. Man, I actually showed up to class today. That might be a success, right? That might be something. So I just want you to take a minute and share with your partner, open up and say, what are you feeling really good at right now? Okay? No negativity, because if there's some negativity, I'm gonna ask that person to mitotear and to let me know if there was some negativity in your space, okay? All right, let's do a quick breakout room. Wonderful. I'll go into the emphasis on the one. Welcome back. I am not a singer by any means, but I love to sing. I love to grab sentences and just sing them. Really enjoy that. Can they only hear me from here or here too? Yeah, both. Okay, mis chulos, mis chulas. Let me share one or two or three words that you heard from from your partner, not yours. Your partner will take care of yours. Yeah, so 2 or 3 words. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and just unmute yourself.
Fluidity.
Better understanding of the movement.
Comfortable around you people.
Having a better turnout, like in your shoulders.
Being able to flow through movement.
Extension of the spine.
Feeling engaged.
And keeping up, like
Understanding the movements.
What else? Those of you who haven't shared.
I couldn't really hear what she was saying, but I thought she was using space, like using the space much better.
Understanding the movements and being able to perform them correctly.
Okay, cool. Ma, let's finish it off. So let's go back to that short phrase. Raise your hand if you weren't here on Monday. Raise your hand if you were not here on Monday. Okay, just one. Wow, girl, you keeping up. Yeah, good, nice, very good. All right, cool. Well, with that said then, today now I'll definitely go ahead and give you some counts. Now, I have different opinions and feelings about counts in different segments and seasons in my life. But for me, these past few years, because I've been really like doing a close read on jazz and hip hop, that is when for me, counts, music became even more important to me, yeah? And not that everything has to be counted, right? We could use sound as a way to create landscape. Sound could be a way of holding space for us in performance. We could just be standing still, right? We as bodies could be holding space, but sound could also hold space for us as well. There doesn't have to be a body on stage in order for that space to be held together. It can be held together with sound. So counts, going back to this idea of counts for me, it gives me a sense of freedom. And I know for some it's like, oh my God, it's so restricting, right? Because you have to hit that thing on that one beat. Well, something that I was sharing with our accompanist, Dan, was that I just like counts as like a container. It's like holding these places where we got to start and these places where we got to end. And then there's stuff that exists in between. And so as a contemporary mover, I like the feeling and the idea of having a clear place where I need to start and a clear place where I need to end, so that it gives me freedom as to how I want to deliver and execute that movement in the in-between place. It gives me like permission to almost like improvise, yeah? So with that said, that's what's gonna kind of sort of happen here a little bit, but there's a clear emphasis always happening on the one. We're gonna work with the three, and we're going to emphasize the one. So before I get to the counts, just for the sake of getting our friend Mary on the same page with us, we step onto the left foot. Use your plie to gather your energy up over the head, arms up. Or just relax your fingertips, yeah? Now we're going to step onto that right foot, and right here I elevate my left heel up, and then I collapse. If you feel like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit unstable, my ankles are not that strong, please do not rise. However, you could lift the right hip up, so it also gives that feeling of lift happening in your body. One, we step onto the left foot. Now from here, just the footwork. The footwork goes left, right, left. We're here, we're going left, and then the right foot is gonna come in front. You go right, and then back left. It's what we call a ball change, because it's an exchange of weight happening from one foot to the other. Stay in your plie. So we're here on the right foot, and you go left, right, and left. Keep a lot of space, mucho space in between your legs. Then from here, we're going right, left, and then we go open right, cross behind left, cross behind right, open left, cross in front right, cross in front left. Otra vez. Entonces, we're here. We step left, right, and left. We go open right, back, 2, cross it 3, open 4, and 5, cross it 6. It's a total of 6 steps coming around, okay? The arms, we just open it up here. You're gonna step onto that left foot. You're gonna reach with the right arm, bringing that shoulder forward in space here. Yeah, curved inward rotation to reach. So sorry, the left arm opens first. So we're here. We open it up left to open it up, reach right, and then left. If you are feeling not even too close, comfortable with the feet, then you're just going to drop the arm and focus on taking up space with those legs. If you're feeling, oh, I think I got the footwork, the arm is going to come along with your spine, with your head, all the way around to then collapse in front, yeah? So this arm, kind of like we just did in the exercise, right? Where whenever the arm moves, the torso is moving with, the head is moving with, so the spine is in relationship to the arm. So if I'm here, yeah, that the torso and the arm are moving along and going along with the ride. Entonces, we have, this is 1, 2, 3. Open 2, 2, 3. We're going to step on the left. 3, 2, 3. Finish the ball change by 4, 2, 3. You're going to have 5 and a 6 and a 7 to fulfill the whole entire circle. So we have 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3. You should be done with it. On what is, are we stepping exactly on the beat? No, that don't make sense because we have 6 steps but technically we have 3 times 3, 9 beats. So you're just trying to finish those 6 steps within those 9 beats, okay? So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and a 4. We open 5, 6, 7 to finish it, okay? All right, cool. So we just finished here. We should be crossed in front with that left foot. Now we're going to liberate that right foot to the right to allow the arms to swing, to look and wrap our bodies to look back behind you. All right. You're going to allow the crown of the head to collapse down to your right, arms and everything collapse to the right here. Then you're going to carve, paint the rainbow, right arm, left arm to come around. Once you come around here, use that left arm to step onto the left foot. Your right foot is going to hook right underneath the pelvis. It's not a jump, it's just a hook. You're going to hook it. Yeah? To take a pas de bourrée, send the right foot back, send the left foot back, bring the right foot forward. So it's going right, left, right. All right? So we just finished walking around. Let's go back there. You're going to step on the right, swing it back, collapse to the right, full circle, right arm, left arm. Now from here, open up those arms, gather the energy like you're hugging a big bear, send those arms back, relax those arms. All right, and then this concludes the final thing. From here, we go into an inversion. Now I was noticing, I was being very observant on Monday, that some of us take our inversions like cartwheels. So you were here, and then you were turning things, yeah? And then things get scary. I would be scared, yeah? I'm scared of heights. So if I feel like, oh my gosh, I have to touch the floor from here, heck yeah, I'm going to freak out. So what we want to do, we want to use what we do at the start of class. Now, something that you should know about Professor Frazier is that she connects the dots from the beginning of the class all the way to the end. So in the beginning of the class, we do this progression, right? Of the rolling of the head and of the bending. That's the same skill that we're going to use for this moment. So we're going to roll down your, in this case, your left foot liberates. You liberate your left foot. Oh, look at here. We're so close to the floor now. You shouldn't be freaking out. Your hands come in front of you. And what's happening is that you're flicking that right leg over the pelvis and then the left. If you are taking dance for the very first time, we're not feeling like, oh, my skill set doesn't allow me to do that quite yet. All you're going to do is going to catch a little bit of weight on your hand, yeah? And then use your hands to push your weight back to then recover yourself back up. If you're feeling like, oh, my skill, I know how to bear weight on my hands, then you're going to hook the right leg, the left leg, yeah, to come all the way down. Now, the helpful tip here is allowing your left foot to give you that initial push. So the left foot is the one that pushes firmly into the floor to hook it. It's kind of like in ballet, we do these. Can somebody unmute themselves and tell me what these are called? What are those called in ballet? What kind of jump is that called?
Sautés?
They're called saute jumps. Exactly. So it's like a saute jump. When we are going into the inversion, I'm not going to do the same inversion. When we're in the inversion, the standing foot goes like into like a little saute. I'll do it like this. Goes into like a little saute, right? To give me like a little initial push. Rather than thinking about this leg being responsible and going, right? We want to use this foot to push to then control the situation as we come back up. Okay? Let's take it from the top. Counting it. 7, 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, go 1. This is 2. 3, 4. Full circle 5. 6. Finish it by 7. Swing it 8. Collapse it 1. Full circle. 3. We're going to scoop it on 4. Out of array 5. Liberate the left. 7. 8. I'll give you 4 extra counts. 11, 2, 3, 12. and we'll repeat it all over again. So I'll give you 4 counts after for nothing. Now there's an emphasis happening on the 1 every single time. So can you just watch for the first time so that you see how my energy shifts on the 1, yeah? 5, 6, 7, 5, and a 1. 3, circle 5, 7, relax. 3, scoop it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Try it again. So there's an extra little that happens, yeah, on that 1. Whenever you can. When you're upside down, obviously you can't go, right? It has to happen in those places like here. 8, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is 4, 5, 6, yeah? And then those 4 counts for nothing to reset yourself. Okay? All right, if you're feeling a little confident, go ahead and leave your camera on. And then the rest of us, that'll give you a moment to watch, to practice a little bit. Yeah? You don't have to watch your, but it'll give you a little moment just to practice. I'll do it with you, okay? So if you're feeling confident, leave your cameras on, or confident-ish, leave your cameras on. And if you need a little moment to practice, go ahead and turn your camera off. Anybody else? Listos, those of you? All right, here we go. Let's try my group 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, circle 5, 6, 7, swing it, 8, collapse it, 1, 3, scoop it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, take 4, 9, 10, try it again, here you go, and a 1, 3, 6, finish it by 7, swing it, 8, collapse it, take your time, 2, 3, scoop it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's switch the cameras. Those of you who practiced a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 5, and a 1, 3, 4, and all the way to 6 and 7, 7, swing it, 8, collapse it, 2, 3, scoop it, 4, 1, right, 7, 8, and 9, 10, try it again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and collapse it. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, y va. Pues, ¿cómo les fue? How'd it go? Can we try this again? Yeah? Can we try this again one more time all together, please? I have one. No. Me están robando un contado. You're stealing from me 1 count. And it's right here. And I did it on purpose. Because not everything lasts 1 count, my friends. Yes? Sometimes it lasts 3 counts. Sometimes it lasts 4. Sometimes it lasts 16 counts, like the start of class, right? This part right here. We have here, this is 8. I collapse it, 1, collapse 2, and a 3. I finish it 3. I could go 4, 5, 6, yeah? It's 3 counts to fulfill that rainbow. So we're here, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how my focus follows and tracks my arms. I'm here, my head collapses. I allow and invite my head to come along for the ride, right? Because then it looks like this. For the arms, again, the privileging of the arms. Then we become very army and leggy, yeah, and then there's no foci. So taking your time to fulfill that circle. Let me watch just that from the swinging 8, please. I'll count you in twice. Taking your time to fulfill that rainbow. 7, 7, swing it 8, and go 1, 2, 3, scoop it, now 4. Oh, now we're late. I'd rather you be late than early though. Try it one more time. 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, now scoop it, 4, 5, 6, roll it down, yeah? As you roll down, that's when you're skimming and pushing that leg out to do your inversion. As I'm rolling, I'm also shooting the leg forward. 4, yeah? Rather than, oh, I roll, and now I step. Yeah, it's too compartmentalized. Put them together. A ver, try it. Just the rolling down into it. Roll down into it. Ready, and go. Roll, and shoot that leg out. Roll. Can you bend your knee more as you're shooting that leg out? This is for everybody, yeah? And try it again, and shoot the leg out, but bend it, Yes, better, Sarah, better, yes. You don't wanna go from a straight-legged situation. All right, let's finish class, y'all. 5, 6, 7, y 8, y 1. 3. Take your time, you got 3. 7. All right, take your time here. 1, 2, 5, roll. 7, parallel, arms up. Inhale, and press, and bend the knees. Again, arms up. Lengthen and press. Good. Lengthen those legs, roll it down. Bend the knees all the way down. Press the heels down, lift your toe up. The knees forward, roll it up. Arms up. Pump the hands together. Take a moment. Just to thank yourself for showing up, for being here. Take a moment just to be in gratitude for this moment in time. And then allow yourself just to accept where you're at right now in this moment in time. Everything is valid. Everything is good. Good. And release your arms. Open up your eyes. And if we could unmute ourselves so we could just give some love to Dan, porfis. And a 1, 2, 3. Give them some love, y'all. Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Well, for Monday, I'm gonna do some little pre-assessment. I'm gonna be doing a lot of watching. What do you expect it to know or show me? Just the rolling of the spine, the 16-8-4-2. Excuse me, isolations into those lunges, yeah, that we did. And then just this last combo. The new stuff, don't worry about it, yeah? And it's okay, it'll be like a class. I'll be like counting it and everything, but I just need to watch, okay? By this Friday, please don't forget to do those surveys. It is important for me that you do those surveys so that I know what changes I need to make to the syllabi, if any, okay? And then those of you who are taking my course, class. Fill this survey out, but the choreography one, you could skip the questions that you've already answered for this class. Okay, I've already changed the settings to that. And then finally, here's the last thing, and I'll stay after class for anybody who might have any questions. This Saturday, we have an audition for our kinetic dance film. We can't have a live concert this year, but we are doing this super, super duper dope dance film. It's gonna be like no other. We've never done this before, so we're excited about it. We're gonna be recording in the RCC alumni house grounds on the outside of the house. And there's about 10 to 12 choreographers who are looking for dancers. Unfortunately, this year we could not cast large groups due to the pandemic. And so each choreographer is looking for about no more than 3 dancers. So please come. It's from 10 to 12 and check-in is around 9:30. You can start checking in. I'll do a courtesy warm-up for those of you who are interested in doing that. And you'll be learning 3 different short phrases, one from me, it'll be in style. You'll be learning something from Erica, who's our musical theater jazz teacher. She's not teaching movement classes this quarter, but she'll be teaching something. And then we have Nikki, who's gonna be teaching tap. Now, I know some of you are like, I've never done jazz before. Oh my gosh, I've never done tap before. Well, you would be at the audition, and what's gonna happen is that we're gonna give you a week to do your video submission, and you will be able to choose 2 out of the 3 dances that you learn to submit them to us. And all of the 10, 12 choreographers will watch these submissions and make their decisions based on what they see on these videos. And even though they're not teaching anything at the auditions, it's okay. They'll come to some sort of clear understanding of who you are as a mover through these videos. If for whatever reason Saturday is not good for you and you are not able to attend, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not able to attend, please do send us the application, fill out the application, and I will send you the video of the audition. But quite frankly, if you are able to attend, do attend, because choreographers are showing up to that audition and they're already, you know, looking, so they'll have a better understanding of you. At least for me, it feels like that in a sense. Not to discourage you, if you cannot do it for whatever reason, please email me. I know that's, I think somebody emailed me this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, I'll send you the video. Don't worry about it. But it's really, if you cannot make it this Saturday. And you have to tell me in advance. You can't tell me on Monday, like, hey, I couldn't be there on Saturday. Can you send me the video? Nope. Yeah, you gotta let me know before Saturday so that I know. Okay, but I'll stick around in case you have any questions. Okay, everybody, I'll see you on Monday. Gracias.
Quick question about the assignment. I did it, but it doesn't show if I submitted it. Like I submitted everything, but I tried to see if I did submit it, and it doesn't show. So I went back and tried it, and it makes me do it again.
Oh, because it allows you to do multiple submissions. Yeah, so it won't give you points right away, but you should see. Do you see like a little green bar?
No. Like I know I submitted, I pressed submit and everything, and it took me back. But then after I pressed again, and it makes me like do it again, like if I haven't done it.
Did anybody else have issues with that, or how did you know that you submitted? For the rest of you, Jonathan, how did you know that you submitted?
Let me check mine real quick.
I already did it, and the same thing happens to me. Like it makes me makes me do it again.
Like over and over.
Yeah, like if you've never done the assignment.
Yeah, and it doesn't tell you if you didn't do it or not.
Yeah. Like I thought it was my computer, but I don't know if it's like the web, like the Canvas thingy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the same for you, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Like if you just click on it, right? Like it takes you to the video all over again? Okay. I'll take a look. I saw that people submitted, but you're right. How do you know if it says submit, right? Okay. I'll take a look at it. No stressor about that. I'll take a look at it and make sure that we all
Not
submit.
the Ed puzzle one. That one does tell you that you submitted it and everything. For the other one, for the questions, then
Oh, the survey.
yes, the survey.
Oh, the survey won't tell you.
Oh, okay.
It won't tell you because it's on a setting right now that you could, it's on a going back to edit setting in case you needed to edit something. So that's why. So the Ed puzzle, you're good.
Yeah, that one does tell you, and it tells you
yeah.
your score
The survey,
and everything.
the survey won't tell you just for this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then for this video, are we gonna be able to see it, like, in case we want to practice and stuff?
Oh, for today's class, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
I'll go
that's
ahead
fine.
and post it as soon as it's done uploading.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I was gonna ask about the video concert thing that on Saturday. So like we're learning 3 pieces and then we only choose 2 of those and submit it to like whatever the
Yeah,
2 that we choose.
I'll be providing you a link, your 2 strongest ones. If you want to submit all 3, you can.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be just
But
2.
a minimum of 2, that's what we're going to require. And the only reason why we're doing that is because some don't come from like maybe certain backgrounds and they might feel like, like, you know, so it's just allowing, it's just giving choice more than anything.
Okay.
Giving choice.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll see you there.
Bye.
I'll see you there on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Wait, I have a question. So are we going there or how does that work?
No, chica. No, it's online. So you'll receive a link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Once you get put in the application by Friday, I'll be sending out a link. So that
okay.
join us. You'll be showing up online.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for class today. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I have a question, but it's for the choreography class.
Mhm.
It says that we have to upload the video to flip something.
Flipgrid.
Yeah, Flipgrid. It's due today.
Yes. If you could just submit it by 5 today so that it gives your peers some time to comment on your video.
Right. Okay. Oh, I'm scared.
You already did the phrase though. And you remember that you focused on energy. So now you create a extra element.
Well, because I did space.
Oh, space. I thought you did.
I was either gonna do time or energy, but it feels like I'm doing both.
Even if it feels like you're doing both, that's okay. But only focus on one. Like hone in on how can I play with the timing in this, or how can I play with the energies of this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because with the energies, if you see those words, it provides you with some words that could really help create something for yourself. But if you're playing with energy, you don't have to worry so much about counting things, right? You just know like, oh, I'm pressing, and now I'm in water, releasing. And now I'm on I don't know, a C track or whatever. So you're kind of playing more with the energies and the quality of movement and less about the timing.
Okay. And then it's so like what we're submitting is the moves, like when we were doing that one-on-one with people and they were showing us a dance move and then we were putting them all together. That's basically what you're doing, but you're just choosing the 2
Yes, it's the very last one that you showed. The very last version that you showed.
Okay, with everything combined together.
With everything combined, yeah, it's the one that you showed with space. And remember, they gave you some feedback on space. So I would say go back, make sure that you're honing space even more, making it even more clear and readable, and then also add in the element of now energy for your case. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
So it's already done. It's just now
just tweaking it a little bit.
Tweaking it to make it clear. Yeah.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Sounds good. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.